Welcome to How to Have Good Problems channel. Final episode of Getting to Yes. Episode 4. The principle of insist on using objective criteria. This principle suggests that when negotiating, it is important to use objective criteria and standards to evaluate potential solutions and outcomes, rather than relying solely on subjective judgments or opinions. By using objective criteria, negotiators can avoid getting caught up in personal biases or preferences and focus on finding solutions that are fair, reasonable, and based on agreed-upon standards. To apply this principle, negotiators should begin by identifying objective criteria that are relevant to the negotiation and that both parties can agree on. This may involve identifying legal or regulatory standards, market-based benchmarks, or other objective measures that can be used to evaluate potential solutions. Once objective criteria have been established, negotiators can use them to evaluate potential solutions and determine whether they are fair, reasonable, and in line with the agreed-upon standards. By relying on objective criteria, negotiators can avoid getting caught up in personal opinions or biases and focus on finding solutions that are based on shared standards and principles. For example, in a negotiation over the terms of a contract, the parties may use objective criteria such as market rates for similar services, industry standards for quality and performance, or legal requirements for compliance and liability. By relying on objective criteria, the parties can avoid getting bogged down in subjective disagreements over pricing, quality, or other issues and focus on finding solutions that are fair and reasonable based on the agreed-upon criteria. Overall, the principle of insist on using objective criteria encourages negotiators to use shared standards and principles to evaluate potential solutions and outcomes, rather than relying solely on subjective judgments or opinions. This can help to ensure that solutions are fair, reasonable, and based on objective criteria that both parties can agree on. Like and subscribe to this channel for more. Thank you.